Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Got to give the people what they want. What's up, Buffalo? What's up, Atlanta? I'm going to be down in Atlanta in about 2 weeks. I'm going to be at the station in about 2 weeks. I will be in ATL. I can't do this week coming up because we got it. Well, it'll either be this Friday or next Friday. Atlanta, get ready. Power to the people will be there. Live and in living color. What's up, everybody? The weather in Buffalo is kind of mirroring Atlanta right now. Atlanta is one station, two stations, one owner, same weather. I ain't complaining. Got a lot we're gonna talk about today. I want to talk about a little bit. I just came across this in Polk County. This teacher singing a birthday song to a student. When I tell you it's hot off the press that I just heard it, and when I heard the birthday song at first, I was like, this is not a big deal. I'm going to play it for you in a minute, in a little while. And I want to know your opinion if you feel that this song that this teacher sung to this student. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not.
Oh, I can't. So I'm just seeing it.
Boy.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about this teacher and whether whether this song was disrespectful. Got to talk about this shutdown. It's affecting Atlanta presidential library and other things. It's affecting us all. We're going to talk about what Dems are holding out for, because a lot of people out here might not even understand why your child's daycare, not daycare, but what do they call it? What's across the hall?
Head Start.
Head Start. Maybe a little shaking, maybe a little worrying. Talk about these snapping. We got a lot to talk about on this show, so call somebody, let them know.
Yeah, follow, like, and share.
Yeah. So how was your week? Now, you had the big game.
Yeah, big week. Last Saturday, coached in the 103rd game of the Canisius St. Joe's rivalry. Canisius did come out victorious, 45-28. Our top 10 nationwide running back, Elijah Kimball, set the school record in his junior year for rushing. 2 weeks before that, he set the record, the touchdown record. So it's a good season. We're 2-2. 2 losses came to 2 Ohio State powerhouses. So good season. Good practice this week. We have Bishop Timon tomorrow. So looking for a good game. If you're not doing anything, come on out to Stransky Field on Clinton.
Wow, because I remember some years when you didn't have a good year.
Yeah.
You was a lot different when y'all wasn't having a good year.
Yeah, well, sometimes I always start. September is always tough because September is when we travel the most. So when we can't get a lot of local games, so we have to travel and end up playing, like I said, the Ohio teams. One is the Division 5 state champion from last year. The other one was the Division 2 state champion from last year. So we go down there and get beat up a little bit, and then we come back to New York and
for those of you in ATL, see, we don't have the HBCUs up here. We don't have all the big college games.
No, we have Syracuse.
Yeah,
we get is Syracuse.
That's it.
Oh, excuse me. Not disrespect UB. UB is in, but if you're talking,
if
you're talking Power 5, it's Syracuse.
Yeah, it's Syracuse. So
yes.
we got to go. We got to go 2 hours down the road.
Yes.
In order to feel that the band and all that kind of stuff. That's the difference, I think, when you talk about like raising children in Atlanta, raising children in Buffalo. Now, both have their challenges with school districts.
Yep.
But you put your kid in a school. When JJ graduated last year, there were 6,000 people at his graduation. 6,000 people. I think it was like 600 graduates. Every graduate got 10 tickets, 10 or 11 tickets.
Night.
Yeah, I never in my life have I been to a graduation with 6,000 people.
No, not at all.
It was in an arena.
Not at all.
Bro, when they started calling them names, I thought, oh my gosh, I could take a nap and wake up. I could run down the street, go get me some Bojangles, eat it, and come back.
That's probably one of those. And then they tell you, oh, you got to be on time. You don't be late.
Oh, yeah. Because you had to go through the metal detectors. Oh, wow. Yeah, we all had to go. Women couldn't have – did they have to have clear purses? I can't remember that.
Oh, like a real – so this was like a legit sporting event.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You couldn't bring in like tripods. You could bring a camera, but it couldn't be a tripod. And JJ's little cousin had a thing that you put on the bottom of the camera, hold it like
monopod.
They said no. They took it from her. And they gave her a coat check, and we had to get it at the end of the event.
Wow.
So it was extreme. It was long, but when your kids graduating, you'd be like, okay, well, something I got to sit through. Thank the Lord that we are here, and not at a trial.
Well, I definitely celebrate that fact. I don't have that testimony. My uncle, who happened to be in town, my only surviving uncle, happened to be in town for my high school graduation. So invited him at the last minute. He walked in with the family, and that was the last time the family saw him until the end of the graduation.
Where Unc go?
We have no idea to this day. We have no idea where he went.
So he didn't even see you walk across the stage?
Had no idea. We just gathered outside again, and then all of a sudden he popped up, was like, congrats, nephew.
Is Unc still with us on this side?
Unc is still with us.
All right. Unc, you wrong for that, bro. You wrong for that. And did Unc do a little tree? Did he participate in the little tree?
No, but he
did he participate in the little yacht?
He might have done that, but listen. So My uncle is probably a 10 times worse version of me. So he is super outgoing. So who knows who he ended up sitting next to? I'll leave that where it is. Who knows who he ended up talking to? We'll leave that where it's at. But yeah,
Unc, you owe for that. You owe for that. So let me say this before we get to all the topics and before we go pay a bill. Big ups in Buffalo area. We lost a giant in the music industry.
Yes, we did.
Kiko Swain, he played here. He was here when I got here. His family is part of the founding family of True Bethel. And when I got here, he was on that Hammond. Nobody around him, nobody could play the Hammond like Kiko Swain. Kiko went through several surgeries. His wife, if you want to see anything about Kiko Swain, you can go to the website of WGRZ, which is Channel 2 here locally. Claudine Ewing did a wonderful job with a piece with his wife. But Kiko had some health issues and had several surgeries in the last few months. He was in a wheelchair, survived all of the surgeries.
Wow.
And then in a wheelchair van on the way home from an appointment or something, there's an accident and Kiko's killed. After surviving his wife said this, after surviving all of these, and he had, a lot of health issues, but he survived every surgery. And it is alleged, let me say alleged, by his wife that, because she rides the wheelchair bus too, that when they put him on the wheelchair, and this is a private company, so I believe it's a private company, that they don't strap them in.
Wow. So
it is alleged
that
he may have been ejected from the wheelchair and he died. So got a musical coming up next Friday. Terry is organizing, his wife is organizing his memorial for next Saturday. And, regardless of whether you're in Buffalo or in Atlanta, there's only so many musicians that, really dedicate their lives to the church. And so when you lose a musician like Kiko, that's a big deal. And although he wasn't playing here full time anymore, he still, when his health would allow and when she could get him here, would still get out of that wheelchair and onto the organ. So
Kiko will definitely be missed. I think if you have been around here for anything longer than before the pandemic, you have a Kiko story, you have a Kiko memory. And I can just remember him with his cane and when you were preaching, stomping, the continuous playing of the organ.
Yes, when I'm looking like stop or hollering from the organ, you in the pocket, Doc, you in the pocket. And they're like, okay, you told me that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Let me say this, and then we're going to pay the bills. We're coming back and we're going to talk. I want you to hear this teacher's song from Polk County, Florida, and tell me what you think. But let me say this. Last night we had 1 hour of prayer here in Buffalo at True Bethel, and just a powerful, powerful night. So many people there. And I just want to thank the people who came out. Once a month we do 1 hour of straight prayer, and just a powerful night. It was enlightening. So I'm excited and on fire. We're going to pay the bills, and then we're going to happy. Just remember this. Yeah, I ain't going to give it away. I'm not going to give it away. When we come back from the commercial, get ready to hear this happy birthday song.
When it comes to something as personal as your clothes, you need to deal with somebody you can trust. That's why so many people turn to Hobson's Dry Cleaning, conveniently located in the heart of the community at 874 East Delavan at the corner of Wyoming.
When you take your clothes to Hobson's, you can trust that they'll be ready on time.
You can trust that your whites will be white.
You can trust that you'll always get a fair price and service with a smile.
You can even trust that you won't have to get out of your car if you don't want to. Hobson's has a drive-through window for your convenience.
Trust is what it's all about at Hobson's Dry Cleaning.
Hobson's Dry Cleaning, your one-stop dry cleaners serving the community for over 30 years at 874 East Delavan at the corner of Wyoming. Call 891-8298. That's 891-8298.
So I was actually looking at News 4 Atlanta, stumbled upon this, let me see what channel, let me give them the credit. on it doesn't say the station. I'll get it. Oh, Tampa Bay News 10, and Dave Wagner is the reporter. Tell me what you think. This is a little black girl whose birthday it is, around her schoolmates, and her teacher sounds to be a white woman. Hold on. Everybody hold on, because I don't hear no volume. Everybody stand by. Oh, okay, here we go. Nope.
Hi, Legend. Did you have a birthday last week?
Can you give me?
Legend Whitaker just turned 6 years old. Can we sing happy birthday to you? He attends Floral Avenue Elementary in Bartow, where his class and teachers celebrated with a song. Happy birthday to you. But what happened next? Would you like the funny song now that I sing to you? Stirred up hurt feelings.
Okay,
and
get ready.
anger. Happy birthday to you. You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two. Woo! Give a clap, everybody.
I don't like stuff like that.
Legend says the song hurt his feelings. His mother, Desiree Prather, says the teacher sent her the video, and she went straight to the main office.
I automatically said, that's unacceptable. And I don't think nothing's funny about it.
Prather says there's a history of black people being described that way, which makes it extremely
Oh,
upsetting.
no.
My skin is boiling. I don't even like
Oh, no.
racism, and to know where we come from and our ancestors, and for us to be labeled like that, because when they call us monkey, they basically saying that we're ugly, we
boy.
act like a monkey and all this and that. I don't like that at all.
Polk County Public Schools district staff and the HR department are reviewing this. I followed up with additional questions, like, is this the first time this teacher has sung this song to students? And I also asked, while this is being reviewed, will the teacher still be in the classrooms? I've not heard back yet.
I don't play games about my child.
In a letter to the school board, Prather asked for an apology, immediate disciplinary action, and counseling for her son. After receiving no response, she decided to show up in person.
Daddy just kept saying it's an active investigation. They can't answer no questions or anything like that.
Angelicia Bruton, 10 Tampa, and anger. Happy birthday to you.
I'm going to play it one more time.
Live in the zoo. You look like a monkey, and you smell like one, two.
All right, let's have the discussion.
Wow.
So if you did not hear, they did the first traditional happy birthday.
Right.
So when I first put this on right before airtime, I thought they were going to be like doing the Stevie Wonder version.
Right.
And people were upset or something.
Yeah.
I was about to say, oh. But when she said okay, what's your initial thought? Because my mouth dropped open initially.
I that's exactly what mine did.
Yeah.
That's why I cut the camera to me. First of all, for you as a teacher to clearly sing to a little black boy, you live in the zoo and you look like a monkey and smell like one too, and then tried to jazz it up with snaps and everything else, highly disrespectful, completely tone deaf. And
Okay, so here, I mean, the it's pouring in on social media. If you're listening on radio and you want to see us, you can go to any of our platforms. It's Power to the People show. Jen Woodard says she should have done the first song, and that's it. And then Sheila Taylor says suspend her immediately. Betty Jean Quarles, oh no. Adrian Fisher was very disrespectful. Veronica Bell, wrong. Betty Jean Quarles, suspend her now. Now, I'm going to have to plug up in a minute. But if she sang that to all the kids all the time, because now you couldn't see, obviously they can't see the video.
Right.
All of the kids around her are white children. Around him are white children. It seems as if this was a song she sang all the time.
I would accept that explanation, but I think there's two things wrong with that. One is, again, then I think you are tone deaf to sing that to probably the minority of colored children in your classroom. Two,
Would you, if it was
Oh,
your
boy.
child? And now, okay, let's take it a step further. She sends the video to the mother, so she obviously
Didn't think
did not
anything was
think anything was wrong with this. Because now I don't I'm assuming that this ain't even alleged. I'm assuming she sent the video to every child's parent when she did it.
So that was going to be. My mind was slipping on my second point. My second point was, if this was something they did with every child, I feel like that would have been the immediate response from the teacher and from the school. Like, hey, we do this with all of our children, and I feel like because that's not the response that has come out yet, I feel like that's not the response. I don't feel like they sing it to everybody, because that would have been same day. Like, oh yeah, we sing this to all the kids. But because we're now days later and you have to investigate, I don't feel like that's the case.
And I don't know why does this one not charge well or something?
The top one?
Yeah, because it's blinking red, but I'm plugged in. Marie Collins says, listen, that's a crashing out moment for me. Beverly Caulfield said that was a disgrace, and the little boy knew it. No excuses. I agree with you, Mark, that I think it's tone deaf. Like when I first, I probably would have addressed the teacher. I can't say I wouldn't. That I would address the teacher, and because I think the teacher needs. I don't necessarily know if they need to be fired. I think that it sounds like she's young, and I think she really thought this is a cute little song, but she does need to learn. Did I do it wrong?
No, so the red light was that basically it's fully charged.
Oh, okay. I think that she does need to be retrained.
Yes.
I think that she needs to know I gotta. Okay, I'm making stuff up now, but I'm making some assumptions. This is not a teacher who's ever been in the hood. This is not a teacher.
No.
Usually, when you're teaching this young of a, because these look like maybe kindergarten.
Yeah, she fresh out.
Yeah, she fresh out. She
Yeah.
fresh out, and this is a song that she's been singing, and there hadn't been any complaint. Firing, I don't know. I think that might be a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. One, teachers are hard to find, so I won't necessarily, especially if she has a good track record. I'm not saying fire. Do probably feel like some sensitivity training is needed in the district, or at least in the school. But yeah, and again, if this is her first offense, then yes, train her. I would say take some time off. You can call it paid suspension, just to sensitivity training, tone deaf training, whatever it is. But I don't necessarily say fire her for a first offense.
Would you send your child back? Because it seems like child's still in school.
Oh yeah.
You send it back to that woman's classroom?
Oh, absolutely. Because I also don't want to give my child the if you face a little bit of racism or uncomfortable, we're just going to up and move you, because you're going to face that the rest of your life. So
Good point.
So yeah, I'm not. No, you go back. I will handle the situation. You go back and learn.
Do you know how nervous she has to be right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to teach that child.
Oh, absolutely.
That child could get up right now 20 times to go to the bathroom. She ain't gonna say
I
nothing.
ain't gonna say a word. I ain't gonna say a word.
Miss Jessica, I gotta go to the bathroom again. Go ahead, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead. Here, you got a permanent pass.
I want you to say no. Like, shut up. I'm going to back. I want you to say no.
It baffles me that in this day and age that anybody could not think that calling a black child a monkey is offensive. There was a little cartoon that was a monkey, Curious George.
Curious George, yep.
And I remember in the height of woke, as Trump puts it,
Yeah.
where they were saying, y'all making this a black child. It was Curious George.
Yep.
Now that I just think people are going too far.
Yeah.
You just looking for anything to say
Anything.
that's racism, and that's one thing. My system is dumb over here. That's one thing that
it went out.
Yeah, just the system didn't, but the Facebook did. I can get it off of here.
Okay.
So that's one thing. You know, I am not the one that thinks that every single thing is racist. I just do not. However, I do believe that there are some things that are racist that you just got you got to train people.
Yeah.
You know, that
absolutely.
this is not appropriate. Betty still says no excuse. Sheila Taylor says, how do you sugarcoat a racist remark? I don't know if you're asking me, but I ain't sugarcoat nothing because I ain't make it. So if that's what you mean. Beverly Caulfield says she is very insensitive to children. I think she needs to be is that me?
Yes.
Oh, shucks. Oh, it must have played again. No, we ain't listening to the birthday song again.
No, we over the birthday
right,
song.
we over the birthday song. But I think that this is that's interesting what you said about you can't just run every time something happens.
Absolutely.
And I do, you know, I'm a teacher that.
Yep.
There's some things that's going to come up and you're going to have to deal with them.
Absolutely.
And you can't run. Marie says, Miss Jessica, I need $10. Can you imagine? She'd be like, here's $20.
I was going to say lunch on her because clearly.
So let me ask you this. If she changed it from a monkey and said, you look like a lion and roar like one, two.
Again, playful gesture. It doesn't call me a derogatory animal. Lion is king of the jungle, blah, blah, blah. So it's, I mean.
I agree.
I
agree.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying but if I have to think that much, then I'm not singing the song anyway.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be singing no more songs.
No.
I think the district gonna say you better stick to the happy birthday song.
Yes.
And don't make up a song. Don't chat GPT a song.
No.
Don't AI a song. Nothing.
If it hasn't been recorded and put,
It's gonna be district policy. Because this is Polk County. Now, Polk County, Florida, I'm very familiar with.
Yeah.
Grady Judd, I believe, is the sheriff in Polk County. He just did a sting. It's called "You Gonna Find Out Today" again.
Wait, is that the one? Is Polk County the one with the black sheriff?
No.
That was because we did. Yeah.
I know what you got. No, Polk County, and this dude when they arrested like 100 and something people, prostitution sting, and he had pictures of the women who were men, and then put up the picture of the woman in her ad, and then without the makeup and stuff, and took the mugshot. And he said, "This is what you're gonna wake up to." I swear to you. And then said to Coyote, these women are coyote ugly. I am not. So he did this thing some time ago. He did the same thing. Like every 3 or 4 months in Polk County, he does the same thing. And then in Polk County, it ain't like here where you got to go on not Cash App. What is it? Mobile Patrol to see who got it. No, he had all of their pictures on the board, and then gave the where they worked and who they are and all that. Oh, geez. Aurelia Ken Reese says my kid would have to go into a different room with a different teacher. So in Polk County is a different type of county.
Oh boy. Oh.
Polk County is a different type of county. Now I'm telling you that now. The man called he literally had the big blown up pictures and said, "This is what you go to sleep with." And then brought out the picture of them, made them take off all their makeup, their wig, because you got a mug shot.
Yeah.
He said, and you're gonna wake up to this. And he called. Let me see if I can find.
Oh boy.
Polk County.
Oh boy.
You gonna learn? Was it Sting? Let me see if it come up because it was all over social media.
I mean, case in point, Polk County is different. Very different. But the fact that I don't mind the presser, and because we're from the Cuomo presser days of COVID. So New York don't mind props and things, but to blow up the pictures and
246 arrested.
Good night.
16 child predators caught in 7-day operation. I forgot how many men,
People of the night.
people. There you go.
People of the night.
Save us from being canceled. How many were caught? But it was a lot. In 2 seconds, I'm gonna play while the commercials are coming. He calls them Coyote Ugly. He calls them Coyote Ugly, and we're gonna get to this shutdown and how it's affecting black folks. But while I'm on this Polk County, let me see if I can get to the presser. Hold on, here we go. Hold on. See, I got too many buttons to push over here.
Operation 119 for prostitution, the others for aiding and abetting.
This is the single largest undercover operation of its kind that we've worked in the history of the Sheriff's Office.
36-year-old Maria Guzman out of Orlando and 30-year-old Freddie Escalona out of Chicago are facing felony human trafficking charges. The pair are among 35 others that Sheriff Judd says are in the country illegally, some of which, he says, were forced into the situation to pay off transportation debt, others forced into it to pay off basic necessities.
Many times,
I want him to
off the streets.
let me.
They provide shelter.
I mean, this sheriff does not play around on this one.
During the encounters, he adds a number of drugs were also
Business relationship.
This one doesn't say when he said Coyote Ugly, but yeah, that's Polk County. That's Polk County.
Yeah.
So let's get on to this other stuff.
Yeah.
Government is shut down.
Shut down. Day 3.
Now, according to news outlets, I want to tell you what the Democrats are holding out for. Democrats. So those of you who I'm sure everybody, you should be following this.
Yep.
You should be following this. Democrats are holding out to the end to end the shutdown primarily for protections and funding related to health care, as well as to reverse some recent Republican budget and policy changes. Now, I'm going to go into them. Extending enhanced subsidies for Affordable Care Act, basically what they call Obamacare when they want to call it.
Right.
That basically there's a subsidy to keep it affordable,
Yes.
and it's still high.
Yes.
It's still high, but
ridiculous.
it would over double.
Yes.
If people need Obamacare, if they need Affordable Care Act, they're already struggling, number one.
Mm-hmm.
So now there was an extension, and the Dems are saying no because there's millions of people who won't have health care.
Yep.
Reversing cuts to Medicaid and opposing new work requirements or eligibility limitations for the program that are enacted as part of a recent Republican legislation. So, there's now you got to work different categories you have to work.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm a Democrat. I'm not against some folk needing to work who are able to work.
Who are able to work.
Who are able to work. I'm not against that.
No.
So, blocking effort. But this said Medicaid. Blocking efforts to restrict the president's ability to use or redirect previously approved federal funding for social programs. And we know where most social programs are.
Right.
Many of them
Right.
are in our communities.
Yes.
And in some rural communities. And infrastructure, which are streets and sidewalks, on some federal funded streets like Main Street, how we did Main Street. That wasn't because Buffalo had so much money.
Mm-hmm.
It was money that came from the federal government, especially projects in states with large Democratic constituencies. So the Democrats are watching as Trump takes away money from areas and states that have a Democratic governor, a Democrat as a governor, which is totally wrong.
In New York.
And so this is the Democrats' only leverage.
Yeah, I was going to say, and New York just had, I think, was it like 15 to 18 billion in infrastructure money frozen. So a lot of these projects that we've held up, and that we've been fighting for, on both sides, are going to be held up probably even longer.
advocating, this is what the Democrats are holding up, advocating for the restoration of funding to programs targeted by Republican cuts, such as public broadcasting and climate initiatives. And, Congressman Tim Kennedy was in church a couple weeks ago, and I told him we need a David. We need a David. We need somebody who's going to fight Goliath. We need somebody who's going to promote Shadrach, suggest the promotion of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And at the end of the day, we have to have the Dems to, I believe, this is my opinion. This is not the opinion of the sponsors. It's not the opinion of this radio station. My opinion is the Dems have to do what they have to do to get these programs back. And what you have to realize, they don't have the voting block. This is their only bite at the apple for the year.
Yeah, and the real holdup is really in the Senate because you need 60 votes in the Senate, so you need 7 Democrats to go with the spending.
And 3 of them have. So there is a holdout. And to, like you said, to the credit, this is your only bite at the apple. And the bigger issue is when the Republican Party did a lot of these changes, the Democrats told them then we're not going to make any other spending bill very easy. Right.
And the fact that is they're saying that no one's even coming to the negotiating table. So I think, and as you have always done and we've always done on this show, government, you have to compromise. You have to come to a table and have a meeting, have a discussion. So if neither party is willing to come to the table over everything, this is why we're in a shutdown.
So I wanted to be clear why we're in a shutdown. And with ACA, or the Affordable Care Act, subsidy extensions, millions could face higher monthly premiums. Cuts for the Medicaid could mean fewer people with low incomes, including children who get Medicaid, seniors, and disabled. And then the community services, public broadcasting, education. They don't believe in global warming or in the climate initiatives.
No.
And we're seeing changes. Look at the changes in the weather pattern in Atlanta. When Atlanta has snow, come on.
Yep.
Atlanta had like real snow. And we still basically in summer.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, come on. We need that. Delaying or denying federal funds for infrastructure. We already talked about that. Now, the people who are going to be affected, I did the research. The effect on how it's going to affect us, especially, is SNAP programs like SNAP, WIC, food stamps, housing assistance can experience delays or interruptions because at the same time he's saying, I'm just going to start cutting people.
They sure did.
I'm going to start cutting personnel. And you already know how hard it is to get an appointment, to get attention to a matter, making it harder for low income. All of this more negatively affects poor people.
Yes.
And more negatively affects people of color than any other demographic in the United States.
Yep.
If the shutdown is prolonged, according to some reports, benefits may be reduced, temporarily halted, leading to increased economic stress for families. Now, the last time we had this, we have a food pantry here that's open to the public. The lines wrap around the parking lot.
Yeah.
Because some people are stocking. It's not even that they're out of their benefits yet. They're just afraid, I got to get ready. In case I run out of benefits.
Yeah, because the last government shutdown under the current president in his first term was the longest, I believe, on record, which was 34 days. 34 days of a government shutdown.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Reduced funding for programs like Head Start, public health clinics, school meal programs. Like, this is really serious.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, it's very necessary.
Yeah, I think at some point you have to put your foot in the ground about something and fight for something. And so am I upset that the Democrats and those standing with them took this approach? Absolutely not. You have to do what you can by the rules of the House,
right,
and the rules of the Senate. So they're using what they can. And I always say, I always think we always put these high moral codes on Democrats, like, oh, you guys shouldn't do this. But then when another party does, then it's like, oh, well, that's just them. And it was like, no, these are all the rules of the House. If you filibuster, that's a rule of Congress. So I can filibuster. I can do whatever means I need to do to get my point across as well. So as long as we all stay within the same rules, I don't, even if a Republican did it, I wouldn't have an issue. It's the rules.
Absolutely. Janetta Reed, who's in a wheelchair, believes she has spina bifida. She said it's affecting her. Aurelia Keaton says, I received my notice. My premium will be going up next year. I received it today in the mail.
Yeah, that's wild.
This is crazy. Kamal says people are being found hanging from trees. At the school. We probably should talk about that one day. Or real soon in one of these shows.
Yeah, it was down in Mississippi.
We should talk about that. People snatching people off the streets. Oh, he's talking about it's a lot of different issues Kamal's bringing up. Also waiting. Oh, she's talking about she's waiting for Sean P. Diddy Combs trial.
He getting sentenced today.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's like this is real life. And we talk, it says workers, because this is the workers that are affected. Workers in the Department of Veterans Affairs, Treasury, Social Security. See, y'all can't mess with Social Security because I'm getting close to it. I'm coming knocking on your door. I turned 62 to 61 in a couple weeks. When I get to 62, I'm coming knock on your door. Somebody asked me, you ain't going to wait till 64? No.
Absolutely.
I might not make it to 65. Give me my money now. And Homeland Security are experiencing fewer furloughs, but some activities such as call centers and outreach have been paused. That means if there's a problem with my check, I may not have nobody to talk to. I may not have anyone. Essential employees, including air traffic control.
TSA.
Listen.
Yep.
A lawyer flew into Buffalo for something today, and she said she was afraid about coming in because she didn't know whether it'd be delays. Air traffic control. I don't want the people who got to tell the planes. You see, one of the Delta flights, they clipped each other yesterday.
I was gonna say out there playing bumper cars on
they
the
out
runway.
there playing bumper cars.
On the runway.
These these traffic controllers under stress.
But the TSA too. And
TSA. First of all, I don't want to travel,
right.
and I ain't making light of it.
And
but
they out there for free. No.
You know they already got some of them because I got some good ones. I don't want to mess up my relationship. I'm in the airport too much. Some of them already got bad attitude. Now Buffalo is good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody really, really over the top at Buffalo International. And Atlanta is pretty good. They're just slow. TSA is so slow. They put in those new machines in Atlanta, and they if they knew. Shouldn't they be AI and help y'all? I'm standing there now. I almost missed a flight because waiting at Atlanta airport. Buffalo is quicker. Atlanta is fairly nice. New York City.
Oh God.
Or
Newark.
You just want to say, go get some coffee, ma.
Yeah, something.
Go get you some coffee. Go get a man. Do something. Go get a man. You need a kiss.
Something.
You need a hug.
Something.
You need somebody to tell you look good, even if you don't.
Even if you don't. Yeah.
Somebody just got to love you enough to be like, babe, you look so good. Because they be hollering, and it's just a way. So when they holler like that, I don't know about you. I got my own vibe when they do that. I just stare at them. I don't say a word.
I don't.
With this blank face, not necessary. And I have at times spoken out, and I have at times gone to the supervisor.
Yeah.
In New York City.
Yeah, I think I move even slower. I think I just like you. First of all, I'm a grown man. I paid for this experience.
Yes.
You're not getting ready to yell at me like I'm a kid.
Yes.
But like you said, they're already under enough stress, whether you're TSA or air traffic controller. So the last thing I want you to do is now be out here working for free, because and a huge number of TSA workers have already called off. So
yes, that's why I keep telling y'all, get TSA pre-check and get clear. Get them both. Get them both, because you skip all of the TSA pre-check with the clear. I ain't got to be at the airport 3 hours early. No, well, let me shut up because I'm going to be flying soon. Federal law enforcement and active duty military. Now, that one is that's a kick in the head to me as a veteran, because active duty military already don't make a lot of money. And now you take away their money. It says must keep working with no pay and face the risk of missing their next scheduled paychecks. Now, they will get their paychecks eventually, but right now they have to work with no pay. And that's real. I ain't trying to mess with none of them. And I tell you, I ain't trying to mess with none of them.
Not one of them.
Federal law enforcement. So, and border protection. You better not try to cross that border, because they're going to have attitudes. Who else is on here? What? Huh?
Renee Benning says, not go get a man because I need to catch my flight.
Oh, so Renee don't want the TSA agent to go get a man.
No, go get the man so I can catch my flight.
Oh, so she can catch her flight.
Yeah.
Janetta says, I absolutely dislike getting patted down before getting on the plane. Laugh out loud. Renee, that's Renee. Sheila Taylor says, these are people's lives and they really don't care because it doesn't affect them. Sheila, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Because who they care about is the rich.
That
1%. If you rich, you can deal with a government shutdown.
Yes, you can.
You can deal with a couple weeks because your child is not in a subsidized program.
Nope.
You're not getting SNAP benefits. You don't have to worry about Medicaid.
Yeah,
country, you can't tell me that what's happening right now in this country, and not that it has ever been fair, but at least there were some guides, some posts put up to help us to navigate through this thing. Yep. Now we got an administration that is taking down everything.
Yep.
And said, forget y'all. I'm taking care of my friends.
Yep.
And that's it.
Because even with and I know this is severe, but we talked about it last week, so I'll come right back to it. Even down to that generals meeting that sounds like we get ready to whitewash our military.
I forgot about the generals meeting.
Yeah, he basically said, oh, yeah, all you DEI generals and
Goodbye.
Bye.
And then he said, now, as a veteran, he talked about, that they should be able to put their hands on the recruits in basic training. You about to lose a whole lot of recruits because ain't nobody going for that in 2025.
No.
Now, when I went through basic training, they couldn't put their hand on us, but they scared the heck out of us.
Yes.
You ain't feel like cleaning the floor with a toothpaste, with toothbrush, and it's not like you basically in federal custody. Let me tell you that. I couldn't, and I need people to understand this about the military. Once you sign up, you can't go and be like, I don't like this.
You can't put your 2 weeks notice in.
You can't put you basically are in federal custody for those 4 years or however long you say it signed up for. And you got to have a reason to get out.
Yeah.
You don't have a reason. You don't walk up to your commander and go, I don't like this. And now you putting your hands on me?
Oh, yeah. No,
and you getting some folks from the hood?
Court-martial me.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You can't do that.
No.
But this is what this president is talking about. And then talking about basically women in combat. Man, get out of here. I don't care if it's a woman or a man in combat with me as long as they could do the job.
That's it.
Because some sisters out here, they could.
Yeah, you right.
If they jump off on me, I'm gonna be like, yo, man, I don't want no smoke.
Now
I'm gonna act like I'm doing it like a man.
Oh, absolutely.
But for real, it might be a little in my heart, like, whoa.
Yeah. I'm definitely coming off with the I don't hit women. But back up off me, man. Back up off me.
I thought you almost said a word. Back up off me. I heard and coming out of your mouth about to remind you.
No.
Bernadette Washington is a federal employee. She says no pay. And we need Bernadette to get paid.
Yeah.
Because she's a trustee here at True Bethel Baptist Church. Bernadette, the church is in mourning.
Make sure you get a check.
The church is in. But on a serious note, and the last time this happened, and I committed to active members. I want y'all to hear this word and look at the bylaws of what an active member is. It ain't because you came through. Those active members of True Bethel Baptist Church, and then especially food. We don't care whether you're active member or not. We taking care of food, taking care of clothing. But, you know, I know that if you, this is my feeling, and everybody can't do this. At the end of the day, you've been an active member of church, you're not getting paid, and there's something pressing that needs to be taken care of. We all got to figure that out together.
Yeah.
We all have to figure that out together. The church has to figure that out together, but I'm going to say it again. Let me say it again for those in the back. Active members.
Hold on, let me turn you some volume on that.
Active members. Active. If I had an echo, active.
I got you.
You got to echo. Let me say it. Let me say active members. Let's pay some bills, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I caught you off guard.
Brian K. Lewis Funeral Home has 3 locations to serve you in Buffalo: 347 Peckham, 2258 Bailey Avenue, and Providence Memorial Chapel at 1275 Sycamore. Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes offers traditional services, and they have services for all faiths. And at Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes, they have air-conditioned parlors and chapels. Financing is available, as is limousine service. At those difficult moments in your life, Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes is available where you are with counseling services. Call toll-free 877-885-7734. That's 877-885-7734. Or locally 845-5545. Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes. We are here to serve you, here to serve this present age. Call today, toll-free 877-885-7734. Or email info@brianklewisfuneralhome.com.
I don't want no ask Janetta. That's what I'll be saying, Janetta. That's what I'll be saying. And by the way, I saw your TikTok, Janetta, with your sister. So Janetta's in a wheelchair, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she did a TikTok the other day with her sister. And she stood up. She was in that wheelchair. She was getting it. I love her spirit, and she's a believer in God. So she just refuses. Anybody you feeling down and about, everybody got something, you know? But
everybody.
I just say big ups to Janetta and big ups to her sister. Her sister is like, she the bomb. She take care of her sister. They be traveling. They was in Florida. She ain't let no wheelchair stop her.
Shout out.
She was in Florida, had her feet out. She was chilling.
Well,
she was chilling.
She took the sneakers off.
She said,
the J's off.
forget this.
She took the J's off.
All right, we down to the last. Maybe I'll save it. So let's talk a little. No, we were talking about the generals and what he is doing to the military, and basically unofficially changed the name to Department of War.
Yes, ceremonially is now what they're calling it.
Ceremonially,
it's the Department of War.
You bring in all of these generals who when he said, "Oh, y'all can leave if you want to, but there goes your rank."
Yeah,
like. I know they had to be sitting there like, if you ain't have all this Secret Service and we didn't have these stars on, like, because it was disrespectful.
It was
to the highest serving men and women in our military to basically threaten their rank like it's funny. It's not funny.
And it's earned. That's an earned rank.
Earned rank. Nobody. So, yeah, that's a good point to make. So those commissioned, and there were some very high non-commissioned in the ranks the other day. They had to climb the ladder from the bottom.
Yep.
So these are not people appointed by the president. And the president, I mean, he can move people around in cabinet positions, but when you're a general, you have to have a reason for removal. So he would have probably said insubordination. Why? Because they did not sit there. And he did that to show other countries our military might, and that we are now going to make war machines. Like, it took time for the military to adjust itself so that we didn't have people coming out of the military with mental issues.
Right. Absolutely.
Now, because it used to be years ago, you went in and if you said you were a vet, people would be like, oh, they nuts.
Yeah.
So they adjusted. We still are a powerhouse, but you can't use the men and women serving and expect that you're just going to push them beyond limits and think that when they get out, they're going to be okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically saying, like, let's bring back Gitmo. Let's bring back all of these things that we tried to get away from us, things that violated the Geneva Convention and all of these other things. But and it's like you want to go back. So, and like I said, if you trying to get the name changed back to the Department of War, our younger generation, you got to start thinking like, okay, is the draft coming back? Are we selective service? Are all of that stuff coming back? Because if, like you said, if not, if you can start putting your hands on people, people ain't gonna want to go. Now you get right, like you said, put me in federal custody and make me go. Yeah, we have to sometimes not just think about what's happening current. What does this mean 6 months from now? What does we mean 1 year from now? Because this administration has 3 more years.
Right. I want y'all to do me a favor, because I'm stuck on Janetta, says people are coming against me because of my TikTok. I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you to do me a favor. We just kept I want you to go, her name is Janetta Reed, JANETTA REID. I want you to follow her. Because I think it's unfair that because she is in a wheelchair, that people feel she should not do what everybody else. I ain't saying you might be super deep, you might be deep. You know, it was R&B music, but at the end of the day, come on, your kids is on TikTok, your grandkids is on TikTok, all of that. So you got
grandkids that are kid boys out here still.
Okay,
let's stop.
Okay, so stop it. Go follow Janetta Reed, Buffalo, New York. Show her some love. Even if you don't follow her, go over to her page. Show her some love right now, if you will, and when we get off the air. All right, last 5 minutes. Fried chicken or fried fish?
Oh, depends on the day.
Depends on the day?
Yeah, because I really only will do I did have a good piece of fried fish the other night from At 11. Shout out to At 11 Cuisines here in Buffalo. But the fish was really good. But right now, I probably would still go fried fish over fried chicken.
All right, I like fried chicken. I'm a Heaven's Countertop.
Yep.
Got good wings from Sweets the other day.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, somebody came in from out of town and wanted to know where I got those wings from. So I'm gonna keep it preachery and go with the fried chicken.
Okay.
Mac and cheese or collards?
Jeez.
Come on.
I'm gonna go collards, but it's got to have some heat to it. I need some heat in the collards. I gotta sweat a little bit. Got to have a little nose run.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a good mac and cheese. It's got to have a string.
And I was getting ready to say that's where I think I went with the greens, because
Yeah.
you can really mess up mac and cheese. And
you got to know. You got to make a rule. If you don't do a rule, you can't give me mac and cheese that you just threw a whole lot of cheese on and some milk. Spit out, because that's what people doing, just throwing some chunks of cheese and hoping that cheese is gonna go through it. It's not gonna do it, bruh. Tim Newkirk is on. Tim always talking about me eating. Tim Newkirk, govern your community. Sweet potato pie or peach cobbler? Dang.
Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
We agree. Cornbread or biscuits?
Biscuits.
Cornbread. Oxtails or short ribs?
Oxtail.
Short ribs. I cooked oxtails. I never ate one.
Oh no, oxtails are amazing.
I don't want nothing I got to dig in, like pig feet and all that.
But I don't like. I like Caribbean oxtail. I don't like necessarily soul food oxtail.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Gumbo or jambalaya?
Oh.
Come on. This is an easy one.
Man, give me jambalaya.
Gumbo. Red beans and rice, and I just made some the other day, or black eyed peas?
Red beans and rice.
Ding, we together.
Yeah.
Gotta come on. We gone, y'all. Oh, Benny says mac and cheese. Sandra Hamburg, collards. Oh, I love this. Pound cake or banana pudding?
Banana pudding.
So I like a simple pound cake, but my mother makes a great banana pudding.
Yeah.
So
now, if anybody listening who really knows me knows, that's probably a stretch because I'm an 11-pound cake fan.
Okay,
just give me 11-pound cake and a scoop of ice cream. I'm in the game.
All right. These other questions you might be too young. Martin or the Fresh Prince? Black Entertainment.
Oh, jeez.
We only got 2 minutes.
Give me
Martin or the Fresh Prince?
Give me Fresh Prince.
Give me Martin.
Yeah.
I used to love when he would rib on Gina.
Yeah, that's tough.
Different World or Living Single?
Different World.
A Different World. Ding, ding. Yeah. Soul Train or 106 in Park?
So I'm the bridge because I remember
Right.
both. So
Okay.
give me Soul Train.
I go Soul Train
Yeah,
too.
give me Soul Train.
106 and Park ain't do. Soul Train. You had the Soul Train line.
Yeah, give me. Yeah.
Okay. Here go a good one. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society.
Oh my God. Give me Boys in the Hood.
I'm going with Menace. Okay. Finally, and then we. No, I got two more. Coming to America or Harlem Nights.
Oh, what? That's disrespect. Oh my.
Whew.
Oh boy. Give me Coming to America. Oh,
now I'm going with Harlem Nights. When she shoot him in his pinky toe.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
But I think I can quote more from Coming to America than Harlem Nights. I think, yeah. Oh boy.
Okay, this is date night. It's date night.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Okay, this is an easy one. Tyler Perry play or Tyler Perry movie? Don't say neither, because we on in Atlanta. You gonna get us canceled in Atlanta.
Give me a Tyler Perry movie.
I agree. Ding, ding, ding.
Give me a movie.
Okay. We gone. Okay, here's the last one. For real. Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart?
Eddie Murphy. And no disrespect to Kevin, I'm my Philly brother. I love the stuff he does, but give me Eddie Murphy, and especially early Eddie Murphy.
Okay, for real, this is the last one, and I'm gonna read what's because we at 12:59. Earth, Wind, and Fire, or the Isley Brothers.
Give me Isley's. Give me Isley's. Yeah,
we gonna end on that one because Isley's that's music that had the
Yeah.
words
Go ahead,
and meaning and you felt like it.
Go ahead and give me Ronald. Yeah, give me Isley.
Thank you, Hobson's the Doctor Dry Cleaning. 874 East Delavan and Brian K. Lewis Funeral Home, 347 Peckham, 2528 Bailey to service your needs. Until next week, power to the people.